Here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. First carry for Najee Harris.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
You talk about this Chiefs defense.
They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, but you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
These two teams, they met in L.A. earlier in the year with the Chargers coming out victorious. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep. Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A gain there of 30 big ones. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now it's Herbert. This will be caught at about the 6. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Chargers are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right.
He'll get this complete to Worthy.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
We know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles, and there when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Mahomes now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
The Chiefs at 9-7 now on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
15. Yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. This will be caught by Brown. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Hey, 57.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Touchdown! Marquise Brown from 17 yards out.
And the Chiefs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The Charger drive about to get going. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Malik Harrison able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Ray. Drop. Hey, Ram.
Here's Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Go.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's going to look deep for more. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Now look out. He's to the 20.
And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Man open left side is Brown. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1.
The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Kareem Hunt, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Go forward, set.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Herbert now. That one complete to McConkey.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 1.
Harris running straight ahead. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
first down, and they go back to Harris. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second down and 9.
Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Now second and 9.
Go. 21. Hold the troops right.
Herbert. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
But those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Flushed out right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Now here's Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Set to return it, here's Moore.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive.
50 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Go. Stay tight. 5-9.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football.
A quick throw, but incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Mahomes going to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flush to his right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is caught. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
And Xavier Worthy,
54 yards.
and the Chiefs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. More now on the return.
Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's Herbert. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Now he's free at the 35. He may go.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Butker on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Chargers 7. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Go.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert, he's going to let it go again. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Herbert throwing again. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Tyler Conklin, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Chargers 14.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Room to maneuver at the 35 and down to the 28-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
steps away to his left.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. That'll be caught by Rice. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henry.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Hey, ribble it. 43, 42, attack.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man complete. That's Brown. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This will be 3rd and 15. They'll set up to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
I don't need to. Hey, go gun.
Mahomes now to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
You talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said.